Hey friends, Shelby here. This is a flow for after you run. So I just ran too, so we're in the same boat. This is going to help you stretch it out, ground down, feel good, and be the perfect little topping to your workout. So let's go ahead and get started in a standing position. Take off your running shoes, take off your socks, and let's come to the top of your mat. Lift all 10 toes. And then slowly set them down, starting with your pinky and ending with your big toe. Soft bend into your knees. Lift tall through your spine, through your chest, through the crown of your head. Eyes are soft or closed. And notice all four corners of your feet. Both of your feet rooted down to your mat. Connecting with that space. And again, lifting tall again. Relaxing your shoulders, your jaw, your eyes. And just start to notice your breath. If it feels good, maybe you extend your inhales and your exhales, lifting your belly and your chest. You can keep your eyes closed, and on your next inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, cactus it back. Shoulder blades move down and back. Elbows move down and back. Maybe you gaze out and up. Big breath here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, grab onto your right wrist and reach up and over to your left. Root down through your feet. Lift tall through your hands. Open up through your ribs. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the other side. Reach, reach, reach. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time through. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus it back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend over to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Let your head hang really heavy here. Bring as much of a bend into your knees as you'd like. Relax your shoulders. Relax the back of your neck. Maybe you grab opposite elbow and sway from left to right. Bring your hands down to the ground or to your shins if that's where they land. And try to straighten your legs out just a little bit more, reaching your tailbone up towards the sky. Again, let your head hang heavy. One more breath here. On your next inhale, halfway lift, fingertips come to your shins, your spine is long, your neck is long. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back to your high plank. Gather up your inhale and exhale, slowly lower down to the ground. Plant your forearms down for our Sphinx pose. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Roll your shoulders down and back. Press your palms into the mat. Lifting up through your chest. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes under and push back, downward facing dog. We'll pause here for a few breaths. Walking out your dog if that feels good. So straightening one leg, bending the other, getting into the back of your legs. Ooh, hopefully that stretch feels really good for you. Again, letting your head hang heavy, pressing all 10 fingers into the mat. Hips move up and back. And try to let your heels melt down even more. On your next inhale, gaze towards the top of your mat. And exhale, slowly start to walk your feet to meet your hands. Forward fold. Straighten your right leg, bend your left knee. Bring your left hand below your face and reach your right arm up to the sky. So this is getting into your IT band here, which runs outside of your thigh, from your knee to the outside of your hip. And that can get really tight when we run a lot. So reach your right arm up. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale your right hand down. Straighten your left leg. Bend your right knee. Reach up to the sky with your left hand. Big inhale. And exhale, breathe into that space. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down, forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down to the ground. Bring all your weight into your right foot. Left leg comes up and back. Drop your back knee down, low lunge. Bring your hands to your right thigh. Lift up. Relax your shoulders and gently press into your hip. Belly is in. And we're engaging your left glute, this left butt cheek, and it'll help open up a little bit more through the front of your left hip, your hip flexor. Whew. I'm off balance. If it feels good, gently press into your hips. Big breaths here. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Plant your hands down to the ground. Heel toe your right foot over to your left hand and settle down into your pigeon pose. Right knee, right wrist. And your right ankle, you can heel toe it forward if you'd like for more of a stretch. Your hips are as square as they can be to the front of your mat. And let's fold. Calm down onto your forearms if that feels good. If you have a block, maybe place it underneath your forehead. And with each exhale, see if you can soften a little bit more. Through your eyes, your jaw, your shoulders, your hips. Slowly start to come out of it. Tuck your back toes under and push back, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale, gaze towards the top of your mat. Exhale, slowly start to walk your feet to meet your hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Right leg up and back. Low lunge, drop down to your back knee. Hands come to your left thigh. Sit up really tall. Shoulders are relaxed. And gently press into your hips. Right glute is engaged this time. Helps open up a little bit more through your right hip flexor. Belly is in. Gentle breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands down to the ground. Heel toe your foot over to the right. Left knee to left wrist. And lengthen back behind. Square off your hips. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Remember, you can heel toe your foot forward if you'd like so that your shin is parallel to the front of the mat. Gentle inhales and exhales, allowing your whole body to relax. Slowly start to come out of it. Plant your hands, tuck your back toes under, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale your right leg up and back. Exhale, walk it all the way through in between your hands. Drop down to your back knee. And heel toe your right foot all the way out to the side. Both hands are on the inside of your right foot for this lizard pose. So a few different options here. You can bring your hands to blocks if you need, down to the ground, down to your forearms. You can let your knee kind of splay open here, really getting into the hips. And gently press into your knee. Maybe you look up. Or maybe bend your back knee, reach back, grab the outside of your foot or your ankle. You can put a block underneath your left hand here if you need some help reaching. Big breaths. Inhale. Exhale, unwind, plant your right hand, heel toe your right foot back in, and start to straighten your front leg, move your hips back. A hand on each side of your right leg. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold. Heart is moving towards your knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. This is our half splits, or half Hanumanasana, getting into your hamstring. Gently start to bend and back into your front knee. Plant your hands. Step back to your down dog. Inhale your left leg up and back. Bring the foot all the way through. Low lunge. Drop down to your back knee. Heel toe your left foot out to the side. Lizard pose on this side. So see what feels best on this side. Might be different than the other one. So we're pressing into your hips. You can come down to your forearms, hands. Press into the left knee, get a little bit of a twist. Bend your back knee, reach back. Grab the outside of your foot or ankle. Breathe here. Keep your core engaged, just to help hold it all in. You don't want to be too loosey-goosey. We're gently bringing your belly button to spine. Here comes Max. Gently release. Heel toe your foot back to center. Straighten out through your front leg. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, heart moves towards your knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, heart towards your knee. Fold over. One more breath. Gently start to bend into your front knee. Plant your hands. Step back to your downward facing dog. Let's inhale here through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. 2 more of those. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your knees down to the ground. Sit your hips back onto your heels. Tuck your toes under. Make sure that your pinky toes are tucked under. So we're getting this really intense stretch through the bottoms of your feet. We won't be here for too long. You got this. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms back. Open up through your chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open arm twist to your right. Reach forward, reach back. Just getting into your upper body. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, over to your left. Reach forward, reach back. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus it back. Inhale, reach up. Woo! Exhale, hands down to the ground. Point your toes, shake it out. Woo! Take a little wag of your tail left to right. C curve of your spine. Okay, let's come down to your seat. This is my favorite hip stretch that we're about to do. I love it. So, sitting forward, let's bring your right knee to 90 degrees. So if you look down, your knee is making a right 90-degree angle, and then your left leg is back. And it's also at a 90-degree angle. 90, 90. Facing forward, let's bring your hands to heart center and interlace your fingers. Reach forward, inhale. Let's release your pointer fingers and your thumb. So inhale. Exhale over to your left towards that back leg. Inhale forward. Exhale over to your left. One more. Inhale forward. Exhale over to your left. Now pause here. So we're turning towards that back foot. This can sometimes make you cramp if you're really tight in that section. Get a really deep hip muscle in here. And honestly, each side feels different for me and each time feels different. So embrace that stretch. Keep turning. Stay lifted. Let's come back to center, facing your right leg. Bring your arms out to the side. Let's lean as far forward as you can and then come back up. A little bit of hip mobility here. As far forward as you can, come back up. Last time, as far forward as you can, and then bring your hands down to the ground. We're coming into a fold here over this right leg. So hopefully it feels really good on the outside of your right hip. Max is tired from running with me. Let's come all the way up. And we're just turning to your left. So your knees come through center and over to the other side. 90 degrees in the front, 90 degrees in the back. Interlace your hands, reach out in front. Release your pointer finger and your thumb. Inhale. Exhale over to your right. Inhale forward. Exhale over. Inhale. Exhale over to your right. Pause here. So we're getting this turn. Getting this really deep hip stretch here. Adjust if you're not at 90 degrees. Big breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Gently start to come forward. Reach your arms out to the side. Inhale. Come forward as far as you can, and then exhale back up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale forward. And drop your hands, fold over your left leg. Breathe into the space that you're feeling it the most. One more breath here. And rise up. Turn back to your right. Windshield wiper your knees from left to right if that feels good for you. And we'll meet on your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe you rock from left to right along your low back if that feels good, giving it a little bit of a massage. Keep your right knee hugged in, your left leg is out long. Right arm comes to a T. Right arm comes to a T, and guide your knee over to the left for a twist. Gently bring everything back to center. Hug both knees in. Left knee stays in this time. Right leg is out long. Left arm comes out to a T and guide your knee over to the right. Does anyone else's dog do this where they just stay there and you just do your yoga around them? Max is good vibes though. He's the chillest dog ever. Gently bring everything back to center. Hug both knees into your chest. Bring your knees wide, feet to the sky for our happy baby. You can grab your big toes, the outsides of your feet, your shins, wherever you can reach. Lengthen your low back down onto the ground, moving your knees towards your armpits. And maybe you rock from left to right, like a happy baby. Maybe you straighten one leg out to the side. Then the other. Let's gently release, moving into our final resting pose, our Shavasana. Get into your most comfy pose. Traditionally, our legs are out long, feet are about the width of your mat, arms are out long, palms are up. And just allowing yourself to rest here. Soak in the stillness, the silence. Allowing the earth to hold you here. Whenever you are ready, we'll gently wiggle your fingers, your toes. Reach overhead for a full body stretch. We'll bend your knees and move to one side of your body. And keeping your eyes closed or soft, we'll press up to a seated position. Rooting down through your seat, growing tall through your spine. Let's bring both hands to your heart in a prayer position. Bringing some gratitude into this space. For having the time to take care of yourself, for your able body, and anything else you'd like to bring in. Let's take one big inhale and exhale. And thank you for flowing with me today.